Good morning. So, this has been bothering me a lot. It doesn't leave me alone. I think because of what happened in 2020, and so many people um, passed away. And I do believe is that when you bring in a kingdom, first of all, you have to get rid of everybody of the previous administration. Um, and definitely, you have to, search. If you're doing something that has to do with God, you have to search to see who are they and what they are about, because that will bring unnecessary warfare. I did a video about it, right? But I just wanted to give the examples that happen when you don't hear the voice of God, but you know, you do the wrong thing, and then a lot of people suffer. And that was King David. So King David listened to Satan. He did. Who knows? He came in as a prophet, somebody, that he really admired, and this is how he opened the door to Satan and all his demonic entities, because that's what happens. If you don't have the right people, if you don't pray about it, this is what's gonna happen. And who is the ones who suffer is the people, because imagine that God had to kill 70,000 of David's men. Imagine the mothers. Imagine the the kids, the children having to have that blow on him. So I don't blame for Absalom for trying to step up, because he saw what was happening. Also because of his sister too. And he didn't. I don't think David was really good with his kids, and that was a problem. Probably only with Solomon, because it was Bathsheba's son, and he was very isolated from them. Maybe because maybe babysitters or whoever they had at the time, they were mostly the ones who had more relationship with them than with their own father. And I don't know. I am. He came in 2016, and then we had 2020. How many people had died? Because, of course, that's why I say you have to listen from God yourself. You have to have the Holy Spirit in you, because just because a Christian you call yourself a Christian doesn't mean you have the Holy Spirit. Because when the Holy Spirit comes into you, He will clean house, and that's what happened to me. I had to stop watching everything from sports to cartoons to music to everything. I mean, I was like, and it was bad withdrawals. So there's something going on with these things. I don't know. I really don't know. And no, the Holy Spirit showed me. I mean, when I had my games and my phone, I was like, I would close my eyes for 1 second and I could see an entity behind them. So they are doing something. I don't know if they are dedicating um, the games for success to different demons or whatever. You know, I do believe that that's what happened with the Indian products. That most of them have a guy, a deity behind it, right? I don't call them gods and goddesses, because they weren't. They weren't. They were part Nephilim, and they did have some of the powers of the fallen angels, but they were just evil. They were all evil. They had not even one cell in them that were good. That's why he intervened. He was trying to help out, and God said, "No, I searched their hearts, and this is what happened." So this is basically what I'm saying, that we are delighted with a lot of the appointees. We are, we love them, but there are some that are not right. And you bring that in, you're gonna have warfare. We as a nation are gonna have warfare, and it has come to a point where we are trying to get rid of everything. But you know what happens? Everybody has an angel, but also you have been assigned a demon. So what happens when you do the wrong thing? The angel withdraws. It withdraws little by little. It goes. The further you sin, the further it goes from you. And that opens the door for the demon to step in. So while your angel is withdrawing, that demon starts taking the steps that the angel took back, he's taking them. So you are giving your your people this demonic stuff that's gonna happen with 2020. So 70,000 men died from David's army because of genealogy, because that's all the devil wanted to do, was get Yeshua's genealogy, and he had to kill, Jehovah had to kill all these people in order to bring him forth without no genealogy. I mean, not no genealogy, but the genealogy that Satan already came to do. That's why God says in the Bible, do not do genealogy, because that opens up a door for Satan to know who you are. He, at this point, he's just guessing, but he is super smart. He's smart. God created him, right? And I have to say that we have to pray for this, because the warfare of words is already happening. And I was listening to this pastor talking about it, and the Holy Spirit told me about it, and then he showed me, because that's why I always ask the Holy Spirit for confirmation of is this what you're saying? Can I make a video of it? And he showed me this pastor talking about that the warfare of words were coming, and this is what's going on. And I feel bad for everybody that's involved. I pray to God that whatever door that has been cracked a little bit get closed, but taking the demonic out, because and the things that they do are ritualistic, right? As a public right now, we're not dumb, and these are the end times, not the end yet, because when the end comes, it's gonna be quick, in a blink of an eye. And we as a church have to step up and pray about this, because that's why I did the video, so we could pray, because the demonic has entered, and this is what's going on right now. And I even hate to see the news. I hate to see the news. I just pray, I say, God, whatever it is, remove it. I just know that poor angels are just battling. Like, you think the angels right now, they look good? No, they don't. They all like, black and blue and bruised all over. And I don't know. I'm just like really worried about this next coming thing, because when you open that door, they bring in something. And I already heard Fauci talk about another COVID. Some like crap. No, not this time. We don't need that. Too many people died. And if they didn't die of COVID, they died of the shot. It's the same thing. So I'm really, really worried. And I already have one of my neighbors that she was just that I'm praying for, but she don't want me to pray over her. I don't understand why. She says she has her own pastor and they pray. And so I'm like, okay. So she's already having heart failure. The other one told me they just spotted something in her lung. So it's just, oh my gosh, if it's not one thing, it's another. I'm so anxious. I've been going through warfare, and I was wondering, why on earth am I going through this? Because usually it happens when you're gonna get up and upgrade or something. Like, I could do things remotely now. I don't have to be in person. You go through warfare in your own household. My son got this severe allergic eczema from out of nowhere. He never had that. Not even as a baby. As a baby, he had a little bit in the back of his knees, and a little bit on his face, little patches, and on his elbows, inside of his elbows. He used to have it, but now it's just. And then my cat passed away. All of a sudden, he got sick. So, and then my heel is killing me. So I know I have to go to the doctor, and I know she's gonna say it's arthritis. And they want to send me to a pain clinic, which is just plain shots. I don't want to go through that pain. No. So I'm just, there's a lot of warfare right now. So, so yeah, I just wanted to come in one quick minute. And we have to take examples of what happened with the people in the Bible. That's why God put it there. So you go do what they did, I mean, avoid what some of them did. And this is basically what I've been trying to pray over, because 2020 was just horrific, and we don't need another 2020. So the door has been open. That White House is demonic right now, and I don't know if people have the knowledge or they just don't want to do it to clean that White House. And that's when all the turmoil is coming from. And I was researching some things, and I came to know that there were sciences made in that White House. And Nancy Reagan did sciences in there. And I think Hillary Clinton also did seances. And I'm like, that has any pastor thought of cleaning that house? Because there's things in there, and I saw it, and it's an entity. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they did it on purpose. And nobody's coming forward to clean that White House. Nobody. It's so funny because I remember the time that I was initiated with witchcraft. I remember that day. And they will clean you with these weird, stinky weeds. I mean, I was being hit left and right with these weeds. And then this guy with this cigar came and he was putting it all over. Oh my gosh. So they do cleansing. That's supposed to be cleansing. It's cleansing for a demon to come in. I think that's why I had so much warfare in my life. And this is what we're going through right now. I don't know if I should upload this video. But, the anxiety in me is really bad. Like, it's like you're anticipating something to happen, but you don't know what it is. And I feel that they do this on purpose so they could bring in these principalities. They could bring in these demonic entities, because usually principalities come with their own army of demons. And I know a lot of demons have come to the camp of the seraphim. That's what I saw one day. There was a humongous line that it looked like it extended forever. And but I guess they're still out there. And they're going to be destroyed. They're going to be put in the lake of fire. Don't they know that that's what Satan does? I don't know. By now, I think people should know what Satan does. I do believe that if you're going through warfare, something has entered your house. I don't know how many times I'm going to clean my house. I don't know how many times I'm going to rebuke demons. Well, I had to end the video because it seems like they're doing something. I don't know. They're cutting the grass, I guess. God bless you guys.